Hello guys, it's Andrea and today I want to ask you, if while playing Insurgency you join a match and you have the option of picking either Insurgent or Security, which one would you choose? Me personally, I love being Insurgent. And I know what you're thinking, it's not because I like to scream Allahu Akbar in the match, no, it's not because of that. But because I love, the first reason is because I love armor. And you might think, why? If you love armor, you should choose to be a security because they get the armor with less supplies. But what I found out after playing many hours in Insurgency, basically the security gets armor more easily. So the Insurgents, when they choose the type of ammunition, they always go for the armor piercing because they're gonna think the security, even they don't pick any armor, they get a light armor for free. And they can just use 2 supplies to get the heavy armor, so I better choose the armor piercing to be successful. And that's the most reasonable choice when you are Insurgents. But when you are security, you're not gonna think the Insurgents gonna pick the armor because it costs a lot of supplies. So using the armor when being Insurgents, for me, is way more effective, and I love using armor in every game that I play, even RPG ones. I always love to be the one with the heavy armor. So if I have to choose which one, I prefer the Insurgent because the armor is more effective. And being the kind of guy that loves survival games, loves crafting, loves improvised stuff, choosing between a EID and a C4, I would choose 10 times always the EID. And also between the Molotov and the incendiary grenade, the Molotov just looks so cool, and there are some really cool mods that even improve the look of both the EID and the Molotov, so Insurgents all the way. When it comes down to effectiveness, I realized that both the Insurgents and the Security are pretty well balanced. For example, the Insurgents may lack the firepower in submachine guns. They have the MP40 while the Security has the UMP and the MP5K, which in my opinion is one of the best submachine guns in the game. But when you use the Insurgents, most of the weapons are really high caliber and deal a lot of damage and penetrate walls very easily. To the basic weapon, to the AKM, to the machine gun that has a really high penetration power, the RPK. While if you see the Security that don't have really high penetration power, the 5.56 oftentimes against the wall will bounce around and will not penetrate the wall. And you see the same thing at the machine gun, high capacity magazine for the Security, high rate of fire but lower damage and penetration power compared to the Insurgents. So you see this little balance, and the funny thing is that they managed to keep the weapon realistic. That's why I love it so much. And talking about effectiveness, I will choose the Insurgents because I love shooting through walls. I love, for example, when going to the objective and I don't have any grenades, shooting the corner of the wall because I know there's gonna be somebody camping there and I need a high penetration power weapon. That's why I love the Insurgents. So that's it guys, that's what I prefer the Insurgents, and tell me in the comments what you prefer and why. See you guys.